Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we are coming back with our classic Halloween spooky campfire stories. And before we start, we'd just like to give a little disclaimer. If you are easily scared by scary stories or you are a child, I would turn off now. So let's get started. Nadia and I have picked 3 stories each, and we're gonna get started. So now I'm gonna be reading is called The Elevator Operator. Okay, so it goes. Herman was spending the night with some friends who lived in the country. He went to bed late and did not sleep well. Off in the distance he heard the sound of a horse-drawn carriage. He got up, went to the window, and looked out. There in the full moon he saw the carriage he had heard right outside of the house. The carriage looked like it was carrying a coffin. The driver of the carriage looked up at the window where Herman stood. The driver's face was ghostly pale and very thin. "All aboard," the driver said to Herman. Herman stepped back from the window and laid back down on the bed. He eventually fell back into a fitful sleep. The next morning he told his friends about the carriage and the driver, and they all decided that he had just had some very weird bad dream. Later that day, Herman went back to his apartment in the city. Just as he started to board the elevator, he looked up at the elevator operator. He saw the same pale, thin face that had belonged to the carriage driver. The elevator operator looked at Herman and said, "All aboard?" Herman stepped back from the elevator and stood as if in a trance until a few moments later, when he was startled by a loud crash. The elevator cable had broken and the elevator had plummeted down, killing everyone on board. Later investigation discovered that the elevator operator had been a temporary employee and had only been hired for that day. Spooky.
Sorry, I was playing with my cat.
Baby. Nice. I love how Ophelia just ran in the middle of that story to me. Okay,
Ophelia. Okay, so I got mine. Mine is called Seeing Red, the first day of school. Everyone loves the first day of school, right? New year, new classes, new friends. It's a day full of potential and hope. For all the dreary depressions of reality show up to ruin all the fun. I like the first day of school for a different reason, though. You see, I have a sort of power. When I look at people, I can see, aura. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Around them. A colored outline. Oh my god. Stop. Sorry. My cat almost just got burned. But a colored outline based on how long that person has to live. Most everyone I meet around my age is surrounded by a solid green hue, which means they have plenty of time left. A fair amount of them have a yellow orangish tinge. Oh my god, I can't talk today. Tinge to their auras, which tends to mean a car crash or some other tragedy. Anything that takes people before their time, as they say. The real fun is when the auras, venture into the red end of the spectrum. Though every now and again I'll see someone who's basically a walking stoplight. Those are the ones who get murdered or kill themselves. It's such a rush to see them and know their time is numbered. With that in mind, I always get to class very early so I can scout out my classmates' fate. The first kid who walked in was basically radiating red. I chuckled to myself, too damn bad, bro. But as people kept walking in, they all had the same intense glow. I finally caught a glimpse of my rose-tinted reflection in the window, but I was too stunned to move. Our professor stepped in and locked the door. His aura, a thickening shade of green.
Oh my gosh, so he killed everyone? He's gonna kill everyone?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
That's pretty terrifying.
Triggering.
I would legit be like,
I'm triggered right now. I'm triggered. Okay. So the next one that I'm going to be telling you is titled The Dance.
ooh, the dance.
Our cat is literally freaking out right now. She won't stop cuddling with us, so we're just going to keep on
That's
going.
why I couldn't read, because I was looking at Ophelia.
So, the girl hurried through her schoolwork as fast as she could. It was the night of the high school dance, along about 70 years ago in the town of Kingsville, Texas. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, me either. So, the girl was so excited about the dance. She had bought a brand new sparkly red dress for the dance. She knew she looked smashing in it.
Smashing.
It was going to be the best evening of her life. Then her mother came in, looking pale and determined. "You're not going to that dance," her mother said. "But why?" the girl asked her mother. You know, she didn't say like, "But why?" She's like, why? You know, she's all like,
Yeah, she had that little toot in her voice.
yeah. But anyway, "I've been talking to the preacher. He says the dance is going to be for the devil. You're absolutely forbidden to go," her mother said.
Wait a minute, I think I know this story.
The girl nodded as if accepting her mother's words, but she was determined to go to the dance. As soon as her mother was busy, she put on her brand new red dress and ran down to the Casey Hall, where the dance was being held. As soon as she walked into the room, all the guys turned to look at her. She was startled by the attention. Normally, no one noticed her. Her mother sometimes accused her of being too awkward to get a boyfriend, but she was not awkward that night.
Oh no, she wasn't, honey.
The boys in her class were fighting with each other to dance with her. Later, she broke away from the crowd and went to the table to get some punch to drink. She heard a sudden hush. The music stopped. When she turned, she saw a handsome man with jet black hair and clothes. Well, no, there wasn't gonna be naked, standing next to her. "Dance with me," he said. She managed to stammer a yes, completely stunned by the gorgeous man. He led her out on the dance floor. The music sprang up at once. She found herself dancing better than she had ever danced before. They were the center of attention. Then the man spun her around and around. She gasped for breath, trying to step out of the spin, but he spun her faster and faster. Her feet felt hot. The floor seemed to melt under her. He spun her even faster. She was spinning so fast that a cloud of dust flew up around them both, so that they were hidden from the crowd. When the dust settled, the girl was gone. The man in black bowed once in the crowd and disappeared. The devil had come to the party, and he had spun the girl all the way to hell. Dun dun dun.
What?
Oh, I just got rid of my one.
Okay, hold on, I gotta go find one. Okay. Late last night, I woke up to the sound of someone crying. It was an eerie sound and surprisingly loud as well, although I wanted to get up and go check it out. I was a bit scared and tired, so I ignored it by hiding under the covers. Which is stupid, because you're gonna have to get out of those covers. And, somehow. Today at breakfast, I told my roommate about it. "That was me," she replied with a tone of fear in her voice. What a relief, I thought. I was crying because I saw a thing watching you while you were sleeping. Well, I'm not gonna sleep now.
I literally almost just crapped my pants.
Nope.
Like, literally. I am that scared. I don't deal with stuff whenever I'm sleeping. Like, sleeping is my peaceful time. It's the only time of my day whenever I can just let everything go. And I felt attacked right now. Your stories are attacking me. So, my last story is titled The Hitchhiking Woman.
It's really long.
It is not that long.
It's like 3 paragraphs. Get ready, everybody. Go grab your popcorn because this is gonna be long.
Tom had just left a party and was driving down a dark road all by himself. It was about 12:30 at night and pouring down rain. I just spat all over my phone. Nice. So, he had only driven about 2 miles when he saw this faint figure walking on the side of the road. As he got closer, he realized it was a young lady and she was wearing a long white dress. He pulled over and asked her if she would like a ride. She said she would, and she hopped into the front seat. He noticed that she was shivering from the rain, so he took off his jacket and offered it to her. She draped the jacket over his shoulders, and they started to talk about nothing really. When Tom pulled up to her house, he turned to her to ask her something, but she was gone. Puzzled, he thought maybe she had already run into the house. The following day, Tom realized the girl had left in such a rush that she forgot to give him back his jacket. And that was his favorite one, to be honest.
Yeah,
He was like, I can't live without my jacket. So, he remembered where her house was and drove there since he didn't have a phone number to call. He knocked on the door, and an older woman answered. Tom told her that he was there to pick up his jacket that her daughter had from the night before, just assuming that was her daughter.
I was like, how does he know that that's her daughter?
The woman looked at him strangely and told him that he must have the wrong house. The man was so sure that this was the right place he dropped off the girl, so he began to describe her and what she was wearing. The old lady was shaken and began to cry. She was shook. Anyways, she explained that her only daughter died 10 years ago on prom night, and the man had described her exactly. She said her daughter was buried up the road at Meadowwood Cemetery. After Tom left the old lady's house, he decided to go find the girl's grave. There, lying on her headstone, was his jacket.
Like, how she died?
I don't know.
I think that should be in the story.
I'm not the ID channel.
But I think that should be in the story, because, like, why was she hitchhiking?
She's trying to find her way back home.
I can see that now. Okay, my last one is called
Oh my god,
A Child's Eyes.
That's so long. It's literally 5
It's not. You made me click on the thing. It's not. Okay. A Child's Eyes.
Wait, before you start, can I go get some popcorn or a drink? Because it's gonna take forever.
It's not even that long. Okay. Okay, I'm reading it right now and this looks really scary, so future Nadia, just listen, you are stupid. Okay.
Let me pass Nadia.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. 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 Can I say okay anymore? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
This one's called A Child's Eyes. Here we go.
Okay.
Every child fears under their bed. If they don't, they fear the closet, or maybe the little crack in the almost closed door. Me, honey. Scientists know that children are more perceptive. They see things adults don't. They aren't yet tethered into only accepting what society wants them to accept. They see what is truly there. They see the monsters. If you were to borrow a child's eyes and see through them for a night, you would go insane. To be able to see what you only dimly remember. I can never say that word. Burrowing. That sounds like a weird word. Into your covers while wearing those train pajamas. Hoping to get a God you can barely comprehend that it doesn't see you. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on, I will probably cut
Only
this
hoping
out.
that it doesn't see you
Hoping
back.
to a God you can barely. Hoping to a God you can barely comprehend that it doesn't see you.
That would drive an adult crazy.
Stop!
Just
this is my
finish the
story.
sentence.
Okay,
Just
okay.
finish the
Hoping to a
sentence.
God you can barely comprehend that it doesn't see you back would drive an adult crazy because adults forget the rules. 1. Cover yourself. If you can't see it, it can't see you, even if it makes it harder to breathe. 2. Don't make a noise. Every whimper can lead to destruction. 3. Don't move. It attracts their attention. 4. Only light can make them go away. Bright light. Flashlights make it worse. I did not know that.
Same.
Teens are caught in the middle. They still feel what's there, but they cannot see. They forget the rules. Yeah, that's true. Why do you think there are so many insomniacs typing at their computers subconsciously, praying the light from their monitor will be enough to keep them awake? It's not. Now look behind you with a child's eyes and try not to scream. There's nothing behind us, so we're good.
Oh.
Okay. I just want to say I'm really sorry for my speech today. I could not talk.
But yeah, that's just basically 3 stories that we thought were pretty dang spooky.
Actually, it's 6 stories.
Oh yeah. But anyways, that we thought were pretty dang spooky, and yeah, I'm definitely spooked.
Yeah, I'm okay.
No, that last story, I don't like it.
I'm okay.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you want to.
And comment. Comment down below what you thought of our stories. Were they scary? Did they scare you? Did you get sleep? And also, if you want to send us some scary stories, that would be cool. We'll read them. We'll like them. Maybe not Jay because he doesn't like scary stories, but I'll probably like them. And
Subscribe, and we'll see you later, guys.
Bye.